every now and again, someone out of Hollywood says something that is so spot on, it makes you take a double take.
Lost language.
Yeah.
Words do not mean what they mean. Language is this means this. And when we lose it in a political landscape, where if you tell me, oh, this is a fantastic orange table, wow, I love it. Where did you get this orange table? If enough people believe that that's an orange table, we're in really big trouble,
Okay, but
Stephanie.
then isn't the answer...
So that's the fact.
Yes,
the fact is this is blue.
But then we can't give up on telling the truth. We can't give up.
Well, you can never give up on it.
Okay, but right now some people are saying, you know what, there's alternative facts, and I'm in this camp or I'm in this camp.
But by the way, that's fine, and they're entitled to that. The concern I have is that the most important thing that we have to protect is language, what things mean, and say, in recovery we have a phrase, say what you mean and mean what you say, just don't say it mean.
Oh.
And that's a way to be able to tell the truth and mean it, but not go after somebody. I'm not going to go after anybody for their beliefs here. It's not my business.
No one should.
No one should. But this is not orange. This is actually blue.
And that's my point. Okay? If you and your little clan believes that the sky is red, okay, your little clan can go out and go camping under the red sky and have a ball. But you don't get to compel me to say it's actually red, because I know it's actually blue. If it's red to you, fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay. But by the way, I'm not going to stop you, but you can't compel me to start calling it red when we know it's not red, it's actually blue. That's my point. And then look, this whole thing about language, one of the greatest blessings this country ever had was that we all had a shared language. Okay, we are really on the cusp of losing that. Because now people are saying that, no, we live in a multicultural society. No, we do not. No, we don't. Multiculturalism doesn't work. It's not a thing, okay? Look at some of those countries in Europe that are importing all of these people from the Middle East, where they have cultural differences that are diametrically opposed to the indigenous Europeans. It doesn't work. It never has, it never will. The beauty of coming to America is you had to, number one, learn the language. And then number two, you had to assimilate. Now, what black people will say is, well, I don't have to assimilate. I want to be a strong, independent black man. And I don't do it. It's like, well, hold on a second. If you were to ask that same guy, say, hey, if a white guy were to move into Africa, like an African nation, and the white guy says, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to set up a place that kind of caters to my own culture. Would you be okay with that? Because most people won't be. If you're going into another country and you're getting into their culture, then you have to assimilate to their culture. And that all of this, when you hear, like, I'll give you a brilliant example, okay? If someone calls you on the phone and maybe they're doing some sort of interview or something like that, and all you've heard is that the person's name is Mark. That's all you know. The person's name is Mark. All things being equal, you're not going to know if the person is Chinese, Japanese, white, black, Hispanic. You don't know. You won't know, all things being equal. However, if that person's name is Lamarck, yeah, that's right. Now you know. He's black. And see, that is the black person's kind of like way of separating ourselves out when we should be assimilating. The same way you would tell a white person that goes to Africa, you would tell them, or a country in Africa, you would tell them to assimilate. If you're there, it's their culture, their language. You don't get to change it. See, we don't do that anymore. We just let people come and do their own thing. And that is a catastrophe waiting to happen. Language means something. The sky isn't red, it's blue. And when people start trying to indoctrinate your children into believing that the sky is red, well, we got ourselves a problem. All right, that's it for now. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe. And if you're following me on Rumble, please press that follow button. And until the next time, God bless.